Good afternoon and welcome back. Brought to you from my Grand Marquis that I actually just had to move. Man, I was sitting in one spot and all of a sudden, damn. And I ain't trying to argue with nobody. Look, this dude in this construction truck, and if you, and I don't know what area you're in, but if you're like me, damn, nothing but construction trucks everywhere you go anymore. Um, let some air up in this thing. Look, all of a sudden, dude just about backed into me. I rolled my window down and gave the old horn a honk, and hell, you acted like I was going to one back into him, got all swole up about it. I said, hey man, look, shit, you almost backed into me. You didn't. It's cool. Calm down. I was just trying to get your attention before you did. Because, number one, I don't want no big ass dent in my car. Number two, I don't, police report and all this other. Just, God bless, man. Let's just avoid it. And I said, just chill out. I said, I'm actually going to do you a favor and move because I don't want to be arguing with you out here in the damn parking lot. People ain't a level head. All I did was try to get his attention so he wouldn't ram into me. And now the dude acted like he want to whip my ass because I didn't want him backing in my car. I'm the bad guy. But that's where we're at, man. You can't. And look, I just told him. I said, hey man, whatever. If nowadays I ain't trying to argue as much shit as I see on the news and everything else, and where people's minds are at. I ain't trying to argue with nobody because that shit don't pay off. Because it's like another fellow YouTuber I was watching, Big Ward the Genius. Y'all go check him out. I dig him, man. That's the reason I keep throwing him out there. But he's right. I get out of the car, it turns into an argument. Well, look, they don't want to use these. It's like what he was saying. Hell no, they too scared to use that. They want to start acting a damn fool, and somebody just lose the damn life over a car. Ain't worth it. Ain't nothing worth out here, especially over an argument. I ain't losing my life over an argument. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't getting tied up with you people. Y'all can call me a candy asser if you want to. That's fine. I'll put some wax paper on this shit and go sit down somewhere else. Just not getting caught up in it. Ain't nobody worth arguing with no more. You start arguing with me, you're gonna watch. You're gonna see. You're just gonna see my ass keep on walking. You're gonna see these shoes, and you're gonna see them going on because you ain't worth it. This was not the original topic of the video. That's just what just happened to me. I got to thinking back. My point with all this is people are people. People are going to be people. And if you expect anything outside of that, you are setting yourself up for major disappointment. I've never been one of those people, though. I cannot tell you anybody I've ever put up on a pedestal because, like I said, man, I just know people. I've been blessed with discernment as far as I can know who you are and what you're all about in about 5 seconds of meeting you and talking to you. I can look at you and just tell. Every now and then I've been wrong, but about 98% of the time, I've been right. People are people. I'll give you an example. And one of my buddies who watches this, they may or may not remember this, but we was cruising through town one time. We seen this guy standing out there, and he he was a preacher. I'd already had an encounter with him once. They said, "Oh, there's so and so." I said, I quote him. I said, "I don't like that son of a bitch." Man, you can't say that. He's a man of God. Is he? That's not the vibe I got from him, baby. Now look here. I'm not one for diving all in. I'm kind of like Oddball off Kelly's Heroes. I like to think I can get out of trouble as fast as I got into it, baby. But I back up what I say. I said, no, I don't know, man. Something about that cat I just don't dig. I've had encounters with him. He came in where I work, and he don't seem honest for a preacher man. Oh, man, you can't say that. All right, whatever. Like I said, I don't like arguments. I said, well, fuck it. I don't care. Think what you want. Well, it wasn't about, I don't know. It was a minute. It was about 2 to 3 months after I said all that. Well, that man of God got caught soliciting some sex from a good old son, and he didn't cheat on his wife with just any old woman. No, he went straight to a hooker. That collection plate, and I hear it was a blue chip too. He didn't have to. Them collection plates, he was able to afford top class ass. I never said, and I was just like, they said, well, did you hear about that? And I said, I'm not surprised, because people gonna be people. He's a regular old preacher Polly. He was over saying how evil was good and ass is good. And you get yourself a piece of evil ass. Woo! I couldn't help myself. But that's just where I'm at, man. Look, I don't put nobody on pedestals because I expect people to be people. A lot of y'all go around, you get impressed with somebody, next thing you know, you want to shine their damn shoes, kiss, suck their ass, and then when they turn out to be people, well, you're just mind blown. I don't get like that. I don't get caught like that. You ain't gonna catch me off guard. I ain't never been one for deception of people. Not saying, but like I said, now I can tell you who's gonna be good, and I can tell you who ain't gonna be good. I just got that ability, man. Like I said, I just don't get caught up in it. I just encountered some of that today, and I feel bad for people that get misled. Right or wrong, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna I ain't gonna be deceived by no man. I just ain't wired up like that. But just remember, next time you up there worshiping at the altar of somebody you think's, and there, like I said, there's good people, and there's also bad people. Just don't be deceived. Don't put your faith in any man. You want to put your faith in somebody? Put it in the Most High. That's all you got to do. Anyways, this went on friggin' fly. This went on longer than I thought it was going to. I was just kind of where I was at. I was thinking back, and I'm watching how people carry themselves and carry on. Anyways, if you like this, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe. That way, when I throw some new content out there, you'll be the first one to lasso that shit in. Anyways, it was good hollering at y'all. I'm out.